Ladies and Guidos, yes, it's bonfire night tonight. If only there was a convenient way to remember what date it was. Anyway, never mind. So, yes, it's a 2016 Les Paul 50's Tribute T for traditional with the thin nitro finish to promote early aging. There's a little bit of rubbing, but we'll have a look at the paintwork shortly. Let's have a listen first, and then we'll have a run through the pickups, and then we'll have a chat about it. Okay, let's go. So pickups, and starting with the noisy sound, and we're on the bridge pickup here. Whoa, I'll tell you what, that 498T done our pack a punch. You'll see some numbers here. It's hefty. In the centre. Last all night. Okay, and onto the neck. Fabulous! Excuse me, let's see how they clean up. And starting with the neck. Into the centre. It's nice, isn't it? And on to the neck. Lovely. Let's have a look. Well, yes, it's a pretty standard construction, you see. It is, let's have this off. It is all mahogany. It's a standard studio construction, and as I said, made in 2016, and it's all mahogany. Now, they reckon that the 50's Tribute, which is this T for traditional, means that it's, there's no push-pull, well, I don't think there is, there's no push-pull with it, and before I forget to mention it, which I frequently do, you get a very nice gold top hats and thumb bleeders, which are rounded off these days. They won't make your thumb bleed. What I do like, I know, I'm starting at the wrong place, aren't I? Come on, let's go from the top. So, silk screen logo, traditional headstock. You got green keys with Gibson Deluxe 14-to-1 tuners. Nice volute going on there, I'd have to say. And yes, mahogany neck with a one-piece rosewood fingerboard. Mother of invention. Mother of man-made invention. Abalone, not abalone. They're perloid, aren't they, or plastic? But they look good, I'd have to say. Stop going out of focus, will you? Yeah, they look nice and figured, but certainly they'll be acrylic, or at least I think they are. Oh, you never know. Nice big jumbo frets, I have to say, with absolutely loads and loads of meat on them, but it has been played. Although there's very little evidence of that on the frets as it goes. So your mahogany neck is set into your mahogany body. Not much to tell you about that really, apart from your cavity control plates here and there. And yeah, and I love that. Don't you just love that vintage sunburst, as it is called? And it's a proper burst as opposed to a perimeter burst, where of course this fading is the same all the way around. This is dark on the shoulders there. Yeah, pickups. No. We've got a 498T in the bridge and a 490R in the neck, and that 498T is popping out the best part of 14 on the Richter scale. You've got a fixed, so yes, again traditional, you see. So you've got a fixed scratch plate as opposed to one of those, pull off, push in ones. 3-position toggle switch in the usual place, and it tells you what each one does. Don't either bother doing that, because if you can't work that out, well, what's it all about, Alfie? So stop tail tunematic, and it's really nice. This one has been played, so there's a bit of rubbing that you'll see around this area here. There's a bit of something going on there, not much really, and a little bit on this lower horn here, but all in all, absolutely, it's clean. And it's great to play, and it sounds, in my opinion, absolutely excellent. Yeah, and the maple cap is rather nicely figured, satin finish, and these thin satin finishes, of course, I'm fairly convinced that they are, as this one has done. I'm fairly convinced that they're made in that very, very thin nitro, so that it will promote early aging, so it looks like you've got something that's been hanging around for a long time. And of course it does look like something that's been hanging around for a long time. They reckon that the neck is a big fat 50s profile, but what I can tell you is, I don't know if you remember that LPJ. I like the LPJs, the ones with the maple neck, and some of them have black keys and black pickup shrouds. I think they're very cool. Now that maple neck on the LPJ, now that is a baseball bat. That's a big thing. This is not a baseball bat, although it's not like a 60s profile, which is a very slim taper. But whatever it is you're playing, whatever guitar you've got, you'll find that within a few hours, well, probably not even a few hours of playing, within a short period of time, I would say, for most people, you'll just adapt to whatever it is your hand's wrapped around. So, not really a deal breaker for me. I don't care whether they're fat necks, thin necks, wide, slim, makes no difference, because, like I say, play it for long enough, you'll get used to it in time. So that is it from me and the Studio 50s Tribute T in vintage sunburst. So it's adios amigos and ta-ra, I'll see you soon.